Hello and welcome everyone. Today, we are going to dive into the heart of a saga worthy of the greatest epics, that of Mukesh Ambani, a man of colossal wealth who evolved in the shadow of a family empire and who one day decided not only to perpetuate the legacy, but to propel it into a downright unusual financial stratosphere. Settle in comfortably, listen closely because in this video, we will roll out the red carpet and shine the spotlight on the exceptional journey of Mukesh Ambani, from his early steps in the family business to his current position as one of the wealthiest and most influential men on earth. How did he transform Reliance Industries, an already prosperous company, into a titan of technology, energy, and telecommunications? What were his incredible strategies to navigate through economic storms and personal challenges? Hold on tight, here's a captivating narrative that will take you behind the scenes of this fabulous fortune. In the sparkling arena of global commerce giants stands Mukesh Ambani. He stands out like an unshakable tower, with his empire, Reliance Industries, reflecting his boundless ambition. Yet, behind the gloss of his colossal successes lies the lesser-known story of a young boy whose life before fame forged the visionary leader you know today. Exploring Mukesh Ambani's childhood and youth is also venturing behind the scenes of the construction of this entrepreneurial titan, where every personal experience, every family lesson, proves to be a guiding thread on the path of his ascent. Born in 1957 in Aden, Yemen, Mukesh Ambani was not always destined for wealth. Son of Dhirubhai Ambani, a modest trader turned business magnate, Mukesh grew up in an environment where ambition and entrepreneurship were fundamental values. He had humble beginnings because during the early years of his life, young Mukesh lived in a very modest and humble environment, with his father then working as a spice trader in Aden. But that was not counting on a stroke of fate that led the Ambani family to a decisive turning point when Dhirubhai, his father, decided to return to India in 1958, seeking to build his own business empire. This decision confronted Mukesh, then only a few years old, with his father's entrepreneurial spirit and determination. The family settled in Bombay, now known as Mumbai, where young Mukesh attended public school before enrolling at the Institute of Chemical Technology at the city's university. It was there that he developed a keen interest in engineering processes and technologies, skills that would play a crucial role in his future career at Reliance. Mukesh showed an early interest in engineering and technology, spending hours dismantling and reassembling electronic devices, a passion that foreshadowed his future role in India's digital revolution. These technophile pastimes were not just hobbies but the beginnings of his ability to innovate and embrace change. Despite immense pressure and expectations from his family, the young boy remained a serious and devoted student, passionate about learning and eager to see the grand dream of contributing to the family business come true. While he planned to further his studies and deepen his knowledge by enrolling in more programs, his path took a completely different turn as he left his MBA program at Stanford University to join Reliance, answering the call of his patriarch, who greatly needed his help to develop Reliance Industries. This decision, though difficult, reveals Mukesh's commitment to his family and their business. Thus, after studying chemical engineering and a brief stint at Stanford, he logically followed suit and unsurprisingly joined the family business in the 1980s, marking the beginning of a new era for the company and for himself. He then immerses himself wholeheartedly in Reliance, learning the ropes of the business directly in the field, under the tutelage and close supervision of his father. A budding businessman who imposes on his household a dynamic where values of perseverance, tenacity, innovation, and long-term vision are cardinal virtues. Paternal influence, combining love and rigor, quickly and deeply permeated the young and impressionable mind of Mukesh, shaping his early perceptions of the business world. This benevolent father vowed to do everything to ensure that his son surpassed him in ingenuity. Dhirubhai Ambani, with his principles of innovation and aggressive expansion, was the mentor and inspiration for Mukesh from the moment he opened his eyes to the world. Dinner table discussions were not just mundane family chatter revolving around gossip, trivialities, and uninteresting matters. No, they delved into interesting, meaningful, constructive subjects, from which they always drew lessons on business management, the importance of long-term vision, and boldness in decision-making. These formative years thus instilled in Mukesh Ambani a deep understanding of the business and laid the groundwork for his future ascent as a leader of Reliance. It must be said that he had a stroke of luck to have a father like that. His mother also played a significant role in her son's success, although unlike Dhirubhai, she remained in the background. So here is the opportunity for us to shed light on her today. Mukesh's mother, Kokalaban, also played a crucial role. ensuring that the family unit remained cohesive in the face of challenges, instilling in her children the importance of unity and mutual support. This family environment, both stimulating and secure, provided her son with a fertile ground to develop his curiosity and ambition. In fact, for Mukesh, much was decided during his early years of life. Even before destiny propelled him to the top of the Indian economy, his revealing youth was punctuated by anecdotal stories attesting to Mukesh's precocity in observing the business world. He often accompanied his father to important meetings, eagerly absorbing discussions, strategies, and negotiations. This informal learning, juxtaposed with his academic education, enriched his understanding of the complexities of commerce. Like all children of his age, Mukesh Ambani had hobbies. Beyond his fascination with technology, Mukesh Ambani also took interest in quieter activities, such as reading, just like his peers. His voracious appetite for biographies of successful entrepreneurs and works on business philosophy reveals an early quest for models and inspirations, shaping in him, day by day, the desire to become like them. These readings, coupled with his practical experiments, allow him to forge a close link between theory and practice, essential in the fluctuating world of business. Mukesh Ambani's journey from childhood to mogul status perfectly illustrates how influences and personal experiences blend to turn someone ordinary into a leader. The lessons learned within the family cocoon, early exposure to the business world, and an unwavering commitment to innovation are the cornerstones upon which he built his entire empire. That's where the first secret lies. Mukesh Ambani's youth wasn't merely a step towards success, but a series of vivid lessons in real-life situations, instilling resilience, vision, and the ability to dream big. This brief glimpse into Mukesh Ambani's life before his rise illustrates a universal principle. Business giants are not only the product of their entrepreneurial genius but also of their roots, their personal history. Each of his steps, no matter how small, echoes those formative early years, where every moment spent dismantling a device, listening to his father, or delving into a biography mattered. Now, let's get to the most interesting part, the construction of his colossal fortune. It's important to note that Mukesh Ambani didn't become rich by chance. Every decision, every risk taken, every innovation was a step closer to his financial Everest. If you look at the global business landscape, you'll find few figures as iconic as Mukesh Ambani. At the helm of Reliance Industries, one of India's largest multinational corporations, Ambani has emerged as one of the richest and most influential men in the world. His fortune, built on the foundations of innovation, perseverance, and limitless vision, is the result of a remarkable journey that inspires as much as it astounds. But how did Mukesh Ambani reach such dizzying heights? Let's dive straight into the fascinating story of his ascent. As we mentioned earlier, Mukesh Ambani's success didn't happen overnight. It's the result of bold strategic decisions, wise investments, and a unique ability to anticipate market needs. In the 1990s, Mukesh oversaw the diversification of Reliance Industries, initially focused on textiles, into sectors such as oil refining and petrochemicals. This expansion laid the foundations for transforming Reliance into a leading industrial conglomerate. But here's the stroke of ingenuity the company lacked. It's the bet on telecommunications that truly catapulted Mukesh Ambani and Reliance into an unparalleled sphere of influence. In 2016, the launch of Jio, a company offering telecommunications services at very reasonable prices, revolutionized the Indian market, making internet access affordable for hundreds of millions of people in the country, a real boon. This initiative, combining technological innovation and social vision, not only consolidated Ambani's fortune but also transformed Indian society. The success of this visionary also rests on his approach to leadership and innovation. Renowned for his hard work, perseverance, determination to win, and ability to take calculated risks, Ambani embodies the type of leadership that inspires action and change. Having taken full control of Reliance Industries, Ambani has continuously reinvented his legacy, investing in diverse and unlikely areas, which no one thought of at the time, such as green technology, artificial intelligence, and e-commerce, accurately anticipating market trends and consumer needs. Visionary, they said. And finally, the reason you're hearing about Mukesh Ambani today is because his influence has transcended the borders of his businesses. By making mobile internet accessible to a large portion of the Indian population, this exceptional leader has contributed to democratizing information and stimulating innovation throughout his country and beyond. His commitment to sustainable development and renewable energies also reflects a long-term vision, not only for his company but for society as a whole. A powerful testament to what is possible with vision, determination, and a willingness to innovate, Mukesh Ambani's story could inspire anyone. Beyond his wealth and success, it's his footprint and impact on industry and society that make him a great role model today. For budding entrepreneurs, aspiring inventors, business leaders, and anyone aspiring to change the world in any way, Ambani's trajectory reminds us that the greatest achievements often positively transform people's lives. You're surely as fascinated as we are by Mukesh Ambani, who through his journey, invites us to reflect on our own ability to innovate, to lead boldly, and to envision the future with optimism. His story is proof that even in the most competitive markets in the world, it's possible to leave one's mark, an indelible imprint, provided one has the vision, courage, and tenacity needed to turn challenges into genuine opportunities. So, how do you find Mukesh Ambani's remarkable journey? Inspiring, isn't it? Tell us what you think in the comments. Let us know if this video has inspired you to become like him. See you soon in another video, and in the meantime, work hard to achieve your dreams.